Hey guys, your friend Iggy back again. I'm over here. Maybe you can't see me behind this huge monitor. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing, an overview, and a product usage video of the Viotek GN35DR 35-inch ultra-wide curved gaming monitor. So on top of those awesome specs, it has a resolution of 2560 by 1080 and an ultra-wide aspect ratio of 21:9. It is a VA panel running at 144 Hertz. That's an awesome refresh rate. It's also an eLED backlight display with an ultra-thin bezel-less design, 16.7 million colors, and well, a bunch more. And I'll talk you through it as I'm doing the unboxing. So let's get to it real quick. And I would bring you in closer, but I don't think I can. This thing is so huge. So I'll just do the unboxing from here. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the box on the ground and put everything up here so you can actually see things. Alright, so I'm taking it out piece by piece and showing you guys. Alright, so here is the stand. Which they call their rage-proof stand. And I'm guessing the rage-proof is so you can't push it over. But you can see here. Alright, it's got its red accents right over here. And then, oh, and actually, I'm sorry, I put it wrong. Looks like it'll be like this. So, curious to see how that works. So, the stand is going to go right in here. Okay? And then it's got its little rubber feet right over here. Very curious to see how this is going to work. So, let's go ahead and move on to the next piece. Put that aside. Alright, so it does come with a display cable. Alright, display cable. So with that, it supports DisplayPort 1.2, HDMI 2.0, and DVI. So you have a ton of options. Okay, and that cable is about 5 feet. All right, then we have the power cable. This takes a standard power cable like you would use for your PC. The cable is kind of short. It's about 4 feet long. Okay, and actually brings a little tiny Phillips head screwdriver. That's nice. Then we also have here the user's manual, which I'm going to go over this everything a little bit later on. And then it also brings 4 screws. Alright, so then it also has 2 of these pieces. Allen wrench with a weird piece right here, which I'll get to in a second. This is a cover. Okay, some more screws. And then a cover base. I didn't realize it would come with so many little tiny pieces. Alright, so now we have the stand stem. So it is an adjustable stand, which I can't see right now how to adjust it, but it's adjustable. Okay, you can see that right here. And this is where the monitor is going to rest on, and it's going to rest right here. There we go, look at that. All right, so in this video I'll go ahead and put it together for you as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put this aside. Because now it's the actual monitor itself in here. Since it is bezel-less, you have to be very careful with it. You don't really have any place to rest your hands on it. All right. So then we actually have the display itself. Now go ahead and use this piece of foam. So this is an impressive 35 inches, and there you can see the curve. Beautiful. Well, and then down here, you can see the display, HDMI and DVI port, as well as the power as well. And then some of the buttons right there as well. Alright, on top of everything, this is a FreeSync monitor, and then potentially at some point, due to AMD's announcement, this probably will be also a G-Sync capable monitor. It also has a Game Plus crosshair. So with some of those buttons down there, you actually get a crosshair on the middle of your screen to help you in FPS games. Now the curve is a 1800R curvature, so beautiful right there. And it has anti-glare screen and low blue light mode. It has an 8 millisecond response time, which I was kind of like, huh? But 4 milliseconds with overdrive, and a 2000:1 contrast ratio. A VESA 75 by 75 millimeter. So that's for your wall mounts and other sorts of mounts. And as I showed you, it does have a height adjustment. It also has a tilt adjustment of 5 degrees by 15 degrees and a viewing angle of 178 degrees. Supports picture-in-picture and picture-by-picture, and I'll definitely be testing that out. The dimensions with the stand are 32.97 inches by 15.94 inches by 20.66 inches. US-based customer service and a 1-year warranty. But without further ado, let's actually get to building it. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay this down again on top of the foam. And I'll go by their instructions, which I'll actually list on here as well on the screen. Okay, so I already have the stand on its base. So now we're going to be using the #1 screw, the single screw, okay, and we're going to dump that right in here. So this screw, there was only one in the package. Then we're going to be using the Allen key right in here to screw that in. Just drop it in that hole right there and just screw that in. All right, nice and tight, it's right in there, and it's holding the base in place.
Base in place.
All right, So now we're going to be putting the cover base right in here. So right here, just like that, angled perfectly for it. And then if you notice, right there, there's three little screw holes, or three little holes. We're going to be putting the number 2 screws in there, attaching it to right over here. Sorry, this is not my usual build video, which is why typically I do just an unboxing, but I wanted to be able to give you guys a little bit more in this video. Alright, so just putting the second screw in. Okay, so you can see here, now all 3 screws are in place. See that right there? Trying to get some better lighting for you. Okay, and let me move this box out of the way. Alright, and now we're going to be putting the cover right over there. So just dump it right here, push it in, and now it's covered. Looks a lot nicer, but it is the bottom of the base, so you're never ever going to look at it unless you're taking apart the base. Alright, so now they say take out the monitor, step number 4. Align the monitor stand, stem bracket with the open on the back of the monitor with the top going in first. Carefully insert the bracket. The pieces should click into place. So let's see. Alright, so I'm going to come around the back. So I slide in the top first, as they recommended in the manual. Alright, now I'm letting go. Alright, so it clicked into place, and now with the weight I can actually adjust the monitor. So that's pretty cool. And now let me move the camera so you guys can actually see the monitor. Look how big this thing is. I'm gonna put it all the way up to the highest. It looks like it is at its highest, but I'll tilt it to the side. Okay, so you guys can see how it curves, how it tilts. So that's as far back and as far down. Okay, and you know what? I'm gonna put my 27-inch right next to it. So one sec. All right, so side to side. This monitor, the monitor in the back, is right here. Look how huge that is. So bringing that over, that big, and let me put it right behind it, or in front of it, so you guys can see. I'll lower it. So you can see the angle sticking out here, and it may be a pretty bad example, being that of course it's going to be coming out this way, so you're not going to get a good example, but I'll take pictures and everything so I can show you. So now I'm going to go ahead and connect the monitor and power on the iBuy Power Machine so you guys can see just how good it looks. So give me one sec. Alright guys, so Now we're in front of the computer, in front of the monitor, should I say. I'm gonna go ahead and plug her in real quick. First time plugging her in. All right. Huge Viotek. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the computer now. So guys, while this is turning on, please go ahead, do me a favor. Go ahead, click like and subscribe. Come out with content like this all the time. Usually better unboxings and better assembly videos, but a slight disadvantage trying something a little bit different for you guys. Let's see if I can move this a little bit for you. Wow. Man, that is huge. Wow. Okay. So I'm definitely not used to, this is huge. Definitely not used to the size, so I'm going to jump into the NVIDIA control panel. And I will be testing this on an AMD Sapphire Radeon Nitro Plus 590, RX 590. So I'll definitely be testing the FreeSync for you. And let's check the resolution. Okay, so 2560 by 1080 native. All right, so definitely you want to come into here when you guys start, because it will bring you out to 60 hertz. So bump this up to 144 hertz. Nice. All right, so we're at 144 hertz. Let's see if I can move the monitor just a little bit more. So I am reviewing this iBuyPower machine as well. So I'll go ahead and put links and everything in the description below. Let's just make sure everything's good here. Okay, so here it shows we're on the display port. So I'll go ahead and let's check out some gaming real quick. Some Battlefield 5 action. Now I don't know if I have to change the resolution. Okay, now it is anti-glare, but I have lights aimed directly at it. There's only so anti-glare you can get. And now let me see. Okay, so I do have the audio coming out of the GN35. Alright, so I don't think I'm gonna have, so I'm not gonna have audio, so I'll just go ahead and do a quick multiplayer round. Maybe I won't play an entire round, but just so you guys can see how beautiful it is. And while I'm in the game, I'll go ahead and check for resolution and everything. Alright, now, again, I don't have audio, but I'll give you what I can out of here. Now, I can't tell if I have the overdrive on, so right now, this is going to be just a basic video on, you know, how it looks like out of the box at 144 hertz. So far it looks pretty awesome. I'm at a huge handicap right now because I don't have audio. So please don't judge my gameplay skills right now. I'll tell you what, she is playing very smooth. This is on a 2070. I'll list also the specs of this machine. RTX is on. light, and should pay more attention. I can't hear anything. So I gotta focus on visuals. Don't try that at home, boys and girls. I am a medic. Feels, mind you, this is a 1070, so it's going to feel nice, but the 144 hertz makes it very smooth. Who saw me? Alright guys, so that was just an example of how it looks. And again, I apologize for the light, but I have camera's lights pointing directly at it. Let me go ahead and see if I can move them real quick. Actually, they're the overhead lights, so maybe I can tilt it down. Just kind of moves it, but you guys get the idea. So I am going to bring you a lot more on this beautiful 35-inch panel. The display looks amazing, as you can partially tell. I'll get better lighting in a little bit and show you guys some more. Anyway, this is Iggy again, just showing you an unboxing, an overview, and some product usage, even some assembly of the Viotek GN35DR 35-inch ultra-wide curved gaming monitor. Again, 144 hertz, as you saw, with an ultra-wide 21:9 aspect ratio and a 2560 by 1080 resolution. So she looks beautiful. And let me go ahead and bring this guy up real quick. Alright, so see how huge that is. That looks amazing. But again, everything on this was kind of on the fly. I typically don't do a build video and an unboxing video at the same time, but for this one I wanted to give you guys a little bit more. I'm going to bring you a lot more to show you guys a little bit better everything this monitor can do and all its features. So Iggy out. See you guys.
Disclaimer: this product was provided to the author to do a review. All opinions are 100% authors and authors alone. For more information, visit bit.ly/dbdisclose. To have your product or brand showcased on Dragon Blogger, visit bit.ly/reviewmyproduct. Thank you for watching.